Great day, everybody. Great day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now it's time for spiritual tea time. I am Marrian Sister Full, and this is your spiritual tea time. It's our time when we get together, our time for us to have some conversation, our time for us to begin to dive a little deeper into some things that really matters. Now, I have no problem. I have no issue with you coming on up in here and getting a little bit of this tea that I got from you from the spiritual side, from the spirit realm. So we're going to be here. Come on, tell 5 friends, tell 5 frenemies, 5 people you love, and 1 stranger that we are here. I want to make sure everybody knows that we are going to be hosting retreats. My last 2 retreats of the year, and that's going to be in July. That's going to be July, right? In July, we're going to be hosting our Sacred Feminine Divine Reclaim retreat, which is going to be happening the 19th to the 22nd. And then on the 26th to the 30th, we're going to be hosting our Melanated Men's Mastery retreat, which is for men. So this is a great opportunity for you to come get up close and personal with myself and some of the other powerful practitioners that I deal with, that I know, that I understand, that I work with. Anybody who wants to be a part of a new level of expansion and knowledge, so you don't get so afraid every time somebody tells you there's going to be a moon or there's a Mercury retrograde or that there's an eclipse of some sort. I think that a lot of times some people just are feeling off our fear. This COVID thing has people, welcome, baby, welcome. This COVID thing has people, just so paranoid and just believing that the worst case scenario. Maybe I should talk about that, right? Because that really is like a mind trick. And if we don't take time out as a people to really figure out what's happening, what's real, what's fake, what's supposed to be affecting our lives versus what's just out there. I think I talked about that one time before, or maybe it was on my TikTok. When I talked about, when there's a negative vibration, there's also a positive vibration still there. The question is, which one are you going to tune into? Most people tune into wherever they are mentally. So if you are mentally afraid, you believe somebody's out to put, roots on you, somebody's trying to harm you, take your family, blah, 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 then that's when it becomes a challenge. That's when you start having the effects. That's when you start seeing yourself being pulled into corners. And I'm going to remind you again. I'm just someone who is walking in their space and sharing their gifts to ignite and inspire you to access yours. I'm going to say that again. I'm here to ignite and inspire you to access your gifts as well, because my gifts alone are not enough. Those of us that are doing all these great programs and healings for everybody, we also need y'all to come on too. We need y'all frequency. We need your wisdom. We need your skills. And that's the thing. We've been told and made so afraid of our processes that we forget this is innately within us. Everyone has the ability. I said everyone has the ability. Some just listen more chaotic. Hey, baby, glad you're here too. This is what I'm speaking and sharing with y'all, that this spiritual tea time, Sister EFUA, is not about trying to convince people about anything outside of, if you ask me, I'm going to tell it. If a spirit come through versus me just answering a question with my different levels of abilities, then sure, then I'm going to address it. But it's not my responsibility to try to tell you what to do. I'm going to give you information that you need to process and progress forward in your life. That's it. That's why I always tell you, be careful what you're asking for, so that you get the thing that you really need to carry you to the next time you see me. Until the next time I see you. Yes, welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is Spiritual Tea Time. I am Marrian Sister EFUA. Yep, got a lot of spiritual, honored by divine spirit, to be able to access not only the ancestors, but access the spiritual realm and find out what things are on your timeline, what's coming your way, maybe help you get some clarity to some answers. But here's how we do it. We do it in an orderly way. Because, see, I just can't come on and just start giving you readings and not prepare you for what's awaiting you. You understand? Aww. Hey, Hey, I'm just telling you what I see. Like that testimony right there. Like that's just whatever. I don't even remember the situation. I don't. I'm being honest. I don't. But the fact that that person can say that, then that means that's what it is. Because I'm not doing it to win people. I'm doing it to gain people. People into their consciousness about who they really be. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's all about. Hey, but wait, stop. Wherever you're watching me at, whatever platform you're on, don't forget to take a moment and to like, acknowledge, throw a thumbs up to know that you're here. Let us know you're here. That's all energy. That's all position, and that's all power. And so I want to encourage you also, again, to consider coming to the retreats, right? To come to the retreats. It is so important that you come to a retreat, not because SISTA is doing the retreat, but because we need to have a time of reprieve, a time when we can just relax and we can just not be overwhelmed. As I said, when you're in the room, there's a negative, quote unquote, negative frequency and a higher frequency going at the same time. What you tune into is what you're going to experience. I don't care how many books you read. I don't care how many readings you get. I thank you, baby. I don't care how many stars and moons and crystals and spiritual baths. If you don't get that you are not separate, it's always in coexistence. There's always an ebb and flow. There's always an ups and down. There's whatever it is, it's going to be there. So of course, if you are rising yourself up in a 500 frequency and you realize there's a lower frequency, then you just relax and you figure out why is that there. And most importantly, why are you able to view it and be distracted by it? I know that was a below the belt. I forgot to warn y'all. But seriously, this is what it's about. This is what it is about. How do you develop more and more and more of the innate gifts that we have inside? Sure, you know your zodiac sign. Sure, you got a promotion, or you starting to have visions and trust them. That's all great. I just need y'all to come on and jump on the bandwagon and let's get this party started. Yeah, be patient. Stop always rushing to get people to tell you something instead of giving yourself a time to allow yourself to tap into your own personal code and book. That's why we here. That's why I tell people I don't really get into all that. Whatever come through is what come through. Whoo. Oh, I can feel that, Lena. Oh, I can feel that one. I can feel that. Give me just one moment. I'm going to come back. I want to just say this to you. The biggest thing is that they're telling me it's nothing that could have been done differently. Yeah. You know, this whole idea of just tapping into the space that's yours. So Lena, I'm going to go with you. I'm jumping the gun, y'all, but I need to deal with Lena. Here's what I want to say. I don't even see it. When a person is taken from us in such a way, you have to remember two things. One, it was a time for them to transform in order to be a higher, greater, more advanced being in these realms. And that is for you also to tap into that energy, because now they're more beneficial to you. Now, that doesn't help with the hurt and the pain of the situation that occurred. That was a horrible experience. That's one of the human horrible experiences right there. So, of course, I give all my love, all my energy that I can share, that can give you enough compassion, enough empathy, enough love, enough support during this time. You also got to breathe, baby. You got to stop trying to hold it in. And then when you do cry, you have crying. And then when you're mad, you don't want to say nothing because they say don't talk about it. You got to go through your grief. You got to go through your process. You got to get the questions answered. So Lena, are you following me? I know you probably won't type because you here. But your guy is well. Your guy is well. So now you got to get well. I get it, but I don't want to put all that out there. right? And that's why I said you got to go through your emotions. Don't try to hold it back. Shit, you want to cuss, you want to ask some questions, you want to say, you want to have a reaction, have a reaction. Quit letting people tell you what you can and cannot do with your feelings because they uncomfortable, because they know there were some things that needed to be said, addressed, and followed up. So that's what I want you to tap into. People don't, listen, y'all, people don't die. We're energy, we're matter. We just become a new form that maybe you're not used to seeing, but we're still present. So my love, I jumped my protocol and I stopped my talk to tell you that. You need to release some stuff. And you don't need to release it to other people. You need to release it between yourself, them walls, and his spirit. Period. And that's all I'm going to say on this live. All right. You're welcome. Yeah, I usually don't do questions that quick unless I'm just on for a short minute. But doing spiritual tea time, we're here not just to get a reading. We're here to learn of things, all things metaphysical, spiritual, right? Emotionally and mentally. How can we better improve ourselves? That's what when you go to the spa, you come out feeling a lot better. So this is a spa. It's a spiritual spa. You know, another thing I want to tell people is, stop thinking that you sneaking to get a reading. Divine God, creator of all that ever was, is, and shall be, is present when we're doing these readings. So they're already aware. Now, when you keep separating yourself, that's how come it becomes a conflict. When you're separating yourself or making a hierarchy that something is more important than another. No, that's not how it works. All right, let's get started. Oh, my baby. Can't wait to see you. All right. Sierra says, is anything upcoming for me? Sierra, you got a mirror by you? Do you have a mirror by you, Sierra? Let's try to go quick. Do you have a mirror by you? If you have a mirror, if you come back, Sierra, to this question, I want you to go. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to get a mirror. But when you go before this mirror, I want you to be still dressed up with your makeup, with your hair done, nails done, everything. I want you to have that kind of look. I need you to get a mirror sometime before you go to bed tonight, but I want you to be looking good when you go before this mirror. And I want you to look yourself in the eye, and I want you to talk to the person that's inside of you, which is that little teenage girl that was embarrassed about some choices she made that led to some consequences that she wasn't willing to deal with. And it ended up that she kind of got herself in a situation. I want you to talk to her. Okay? And when you talk to her, I want you to say to the mirror, Sierra, I see you. Sierra, it's something about your breast that you have a problem with. Your breast size or whatever it is, address that. Your breasts are a great addition to you. Your breasts are thrive for children to be fed. Your breasts are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are loved. I see you. I mean, whatever affirmation. And yes, I see you breaking down crying when you do that, because for the first time, you'll be able to see that little girl is all grown up. Huh? That little girl is all grown up. And that little girl has more intelligence than people want her to remember that she has. Absolutely, positively, so it is. That's the thing. That's what we got to work on. I need you to get into that mirror. Listen, honestly, I see you with just a towel on, but if you want to go naked, that's up to you. But you need to talk to yourself. You need to really reveal and love yourself. And then you're going to repeat this. You're going to repeat this for 7 days. And I would love for you to kind of come up and say something to yourself, maybe 3 or 4 times a day. Every time you come to a mirror, if you don't have a mirror, you go buy you one of them dollar compacts And just remind yourself. Remind yourself. Because, Sierra, you got a lot of voices in your head that ain't really, they just, girl, bye. I want you to be stronger, better, bolder, to match all that beauty you have. Awakening Dawn said, if you have time and anything comes. Oh, okay, baby. Okay. Yeah. You know, just keeping that peace, keeping that honor of reminding yourself of that. That's what I see coming up. Because you, as I said, you're about to get challenged in what you really believe and what you really want. You're about to be challenged in that. Yeah? And so it's real important that you trust and believe in you. Yeah, that's what I got, Sierra, coming up for you. All right. Hey, Nina, what's the 411? Nina, you need to rest too. You kind of fooling yourself by saying you don't need more sleep than you have. And if you were to have more sleep, if you were to take the time and really get a better sleep pattern, you would get the answer to the things that's keeping you up. Yeah, that's what I got for you, Nina. I see the personal thing going, the personal relationship situation, but it's not worth you spending energy until you can go ahead and get your sleep cycle, because the answer is going to come to you. It is a good thing, but you got to change the way in which you handle relationships and people. You give a whole lot and you burden yourself instead of remembering that there's a whole big wide world out there, and your life doesn't stop because you have a partner. You got to take some time to reflect and think. Yeah. All right, my love. Oh, I miss you too. Hey. Do you see anything in your career? It's funny you said that. Do you work in a hospital? Or what do you wear white for? I feel like you work in a hospital. Are you someone, a nurse or something? You a nurse? I see you in a hospital setting in white. And I can tell your personality is really working with these people that you serve in this hospital. But it's something about you healing people. So if you're not a nurse, then that means you need to step into that energy a little bit more. That means a softer side, a more nurturing side of you, to be able to go and do what you got to do, because it's time for you. If you really want to move forward in your career, it's going to take a little bit of a shift from you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, every outfit I see, because now I just saw you in like a business, but you had on like this nice white pantsuit and you were opening the door. So yeah, you need to get into your spiritual side. You need to really do some personal introspection. And yeah. Okay, because that'd be the institution then. Okay. Yeah, but you're in white, so that you really see this as part of your process. You really do see yourself as touching lives, and that is what you're doing. Absolutely, positively, so it is. But you got to take care of you now. You got to figure out why. There's a saying that says, when you see the angel, right, be mindful that it's the same bloodline of Satan, right? That's what people teach. You ain't gotta believe it. I'm just telling you a little saying I remember. Bottom line is, it's okay for you to have emotions and feel things and want to change the way things are and be in control. But for you, my love, do some introspection in yourself. Ask yourself the question, why do you keep experiencing things the way you do with people, not appreciating. It's because you have yet to heal yourself and get out of this ideal of penance. Like this is your way of showing that you're going to get back your good karma. But you already have a lot of good karma, babe. You have a lot. Yeah, you got some good stuff coming your way. You can get a position. I feel like you hear about it around July. If it's I want to say it's like, it almost like you're trying to become like a supervisor or more executive in what you're doing. Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all know how we do this now. I skipped, I went to a couple of people that I felt were burning. So now I'm going to go into our regular way of doing things. All right, I got the Hoodoo Tarot deck. I have my tarot cards, and I'll see what other deck I can put my hand on without having to get up. Without having to get up. Ooh. What I just tell sis? It's time to do some introspection, honey. It's time to start revealing and cutting out those things that are blocking you. Daughter of Knives, you know? What you gonna do? You gonna stand up in it. Know what you know. Go ahead. You see those bones falling out? You see all those entities coming back from the past? You know, you got to face that stuff. You just can't keep sitting there like nothing is occurring. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, y'all see that? See all this down here? That some of us are fighting that right now. That's why we having all these challenges. We don't want to ask the question straight out, and boom, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, that it's the truth. It's the whole way of doing things. It is a finality. Huh? Ace of Cups. It's the finality. That's the win. That's the divine win. That's the spiritual win. That's the mental win. That's the financial win. But you got to deal with some of that. Some of y'all got some habits and addictions, and people don't like when I say them words, but an addiction, I mean, you can have addiction to poverty. You can have addiction to trying to look like you wealthy, or you have addiction to blowing your nose. But whatever it is, it's got to be addressed. It's got to be addressed. For real, for real. Even I'm just hearing stuff, like my ear is ringing. So just keep that in mind as we're going forward. Again, I told y'all, I ain't going to just mess with y'all and have y'all thinking one way and you should be thinking another. Yeah? So that's what I got for you, baby. These are the two cards that's going to run our group. I really want to pull another one. Boom. What is this? 9 of Baskets. Again, that's about having it all together. You see, you get your areas are put together. So you're going to have to go through, you're going to have to go through this in order to get this, in order to get this, then you have to do this, or you can't have this. Seriously. Maybe I tried. Don't y'all talk about me too bad. I tried. Look at this. Baskets are opportunities. Man, you're good. You're straight. But you got to do this part. And so many of us just want to come and get a quick answer, but we don't want to do it. Telling y'all. Let me see about the other one. Hold on. You're already burdened. Might as well get rid of it. I'm telling you, it's deep. It's deep. That was deep. Damn. We got to go through it. And that is how it is, right? In order to make the bread, you got to knead the dough. Or you're going to have some horrible bread. You're going to pick and wash the greens before you cook them. Okay. All right. All right. Does my grandpa Ricky have anything to let me know? There is nothing for you. There's nothing for you. I know I spoke to you, but you are going somewhere, right? What does Louisiana have to do with it? What does Louisiana have to do with? Because he's showing me something about Louisiana or whispering something, and I also hear music. Is that where he's from? Shut up. Okay. Well, baby, that's a good move for you because he took me right to that. And that makes sense. Louisiana State University. Wow. But I saw the state on the map first, and then I saw the building, and it said, yeah. It's gonna be so, girl, you're gonna be so good there. Who used to do carpentry? Are you aware? Or maybe ask your mom and him. He's also, I think this was him. He used to be a worker or something, or he's saying somebody he knows or is associated with y'all has something to do with the building of schools. Okay. But he a quiet man. He said, I don't normally talk like this, but I just feel like I want her to know she gonna do this. I believe in her. Wow. That's all right. Love you too, boo. I'm good, honey love. I need to value. Yeah, that's it, mama. And now you got this to show that too. You understand? Your new job. Yeah, I don't see it being a problem. I just want you to leave whatever that stuff in your head about coworkers and just don't try to bring that to there. That's the only way I can say it. I can't say it any other kind of way. Just don't bring the things there from there here is what I heard, because it looks very well. They talk about a lot of fast what's it called, fast promotions. They talked about that with you based upon your length of time. They talk about that because that is something that's going to be on your plate too. A fast track. That's what I was trying to remember. Fast track. Hey, Jenny. Let me see if I catch anything. Yeah, I don't have my helper, so I can't do it. Jenny, you need to ask the question. But I was getting ready to tell you the first thing I saw, and they said she needs to ask a question. So you need to ask your question and not just be wasting time, right? Because I was just getting ready to tell you something. They was like, no, she needs to ask the question that she want to know. What will be interesting in my love life, TT? Honestly, I feel like it's you. I feel like you have realized just how valuable you are in a relationship. And your strength has kind of brought you to this apex of, I'm here, I got it going on. I love this person. I'm looking forward to the future with this person. But I'm going to tell you what, I'm already married to myself. This energy is coming forth for you, which is going to make your love life become more adventurous, more engaging. Mm-hmm. You like to try to put things, you want to allow your person to surprise you. You don't allow your person the opportunity to really do things at their level and believe that you're going to accept it. I know that sounds weird, right? Because you're like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. But like, let's just say, he wants to stop and get you, I don't even know if y'all have these where y'all at, but like a custard biscuit, a custard donut, right? So if he gonna stop and get that for you in a coffee and he coming home from work, does he feel safe enough to do that and bring it to you? Because one, you either like it, or two, he likes it and he wants to share it with you. Yeah, I want a gold ring, but I don't necessarily have to have a big diamond. Something like that. Like, you got to make that compromise. Like, yeah, I want a diamond, but if it's only, 6 or 8 carats, I'm okay. Like, you got to get yourself so that he can know you. Like, I can't say it. That's the love. That's the improvement. And the interesting part is that you're going to find yourself falling naturally more in the role of, let me just relax and chill and let my conscience call. Yeah. So I'm going to say it again. You got to let that man do what he do. They love you a lot. Just let them go ahead and do what they got to do. If he bring home some breadsticks and some marinara sauce, enjoy them breadsticks and marinara sauce and drink your wine under the candlelight. Yeah? All right. But it's all good. You got a lot of joy. Okay, that's when I asked you about the hospital and you said you work with disabled children. Hey, Vanessa. What's up? Back together again, the world will see. 'Cause you another one. Let go of the past. That's the quick one I'm gonna say for right now. Just let go of the past. But sometimes some of the things you speak are what's making you think they're true in your relationships. And I'm not just talking love relationship. I see a friendship or something that's also affected by that. Yeah, okay. Just watch how you deal with your relationships. Yes, address your emotions, but don't let that incident take more space up in your life than what it is, because you have a very keen mind that can be very detailed and very visual. And in some ways that does manifest things for you. Now, take that energy and make it manifest your grandest wish. What do you really want for you? Not because of them, not with them, but what do I want to do for me? That's what it's telling me to tell you too. You are a great manifester for that. Like, you're like that one anomaly. It's almost like, if you ever seen that book where you can draw a picture and it becomes real. That's kind of how visual and how powerful your ability is. So you need to trust yourself more when you see things and hear things. Will it work out how I want it to? Okay. Let's see. You kind of in that same category. Your mind you're so excited and you built up the reputation of Saturday even more than what it is, right? It is great. But like, you made it like, I don't know, you about to become the president of the United States, like, kind of news. And it's really more like, hey, I'm just the mayor of the city, but not saying it's not important. It's just, there's a big difference in being the big fish at home and being the big fish in interaction with other big fishes in the world. Okay. So let Saturday kind of flow. Don't get into this whole thing. Take some time, plan, know who you're dealing with, what's going to happen, and just go. It will go nice. Don't create the scenario that you don't want. Okay? It's going to go good, though. Keep me posted on that one, for real. This one I want to know. John is just kind of going into this, I don't know what's going on type mode. I can't go deep into his business because it is a third party reading, which I don't like. He's just really focusing on how do he get better and have better. There is some emotional stuff, but you're the friend. Y'all was dating? I saw a child and then I saw. Okay. But he liked you, or somebody had a crush. Somebody had a crush. Somebody had a crush somewhere. But anyway, yeah, it's just him trying to figure himself out for the most part. Yeah, John is just trying to figure out some stuff with John. You understand? And that's all we got for him. You're a good friend. Give him a couple of days, Clarissa, and you'll see kind of him shifting a little bit for the better. Okay. Y'all know I'm working by myself today. Hey. All right, let's keep going. Y'all know I get to searching. I'm gonna stay out your business. For real. Do, do, do. Okay, Awakening Dawn, my love. Let's talk about my divine one. You know, we already kind of have talked in the past, and I've told you that whenever I see you, it's like you're literally like floating on air. You know, you're standing and you're strong and you're just going through air and you're just walking. Of course, you know, you got this white two-piece on. And so for you, that's where you are. Also, I just heard you have more time. You have more time. You still have more time. So how does that resonate with you? Keep that in there. Also, Dawn, another one. You need to utilize your I was just watching a movie, sorry. Your manifestation. You need to get on that. Because even with some of the people that's around you and some of the opportunities and some of the thorns in your side, like it's almost like your tongue is so sweet now. You could put sugar on your tongue, you know, have a way of convincing people and go and get so much back that you feel have been taken. Yeah. Dawn. You and that's the other thing too. You're such a sponge for like the things of the spiritual and the metaphysical world. And they're just saying let some of it settle so that you can have all. Because sometimes you get in here, we get moving, and we get immersed that we're missing out on something that we needed to take care of. Family is something about family. Your family. Like there's a different energy because you guys are expecting certain things to happen. Oh, girl, this is nice. Okay. Lord, I don't know why. Hey, Christy. How you doing? All right, let's get going. Welcome to Spiritual Tea Time. I am Marrian Sister Fool. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Got asking questions with the answering questions part. We're at the asking questions part. Drop your question one time with one question, and you'll be able to do it. If you would like to send me for a second question, you definitely can do that as well. Or you can send a donation there. Absolutely. Reminder, I have a retreat coming up in July, one for the men, one for the women. July 19th to the 22nd here in Arizona is for the women, and the 26th to the 30th is for the men. So consider that. Let's get ourselves in order. There's a lot of problems at that place, Christy, but I feel like you end up moving. Not because it's what you really want to do. Because you have an attachment to that place. Yeah. Y'all are funny. All right, babe. Yeah, I feel like you'll be moving. It's not at all what you want to do, but that's what's going to happen. Oh, Miss Jackson. Okay. I'll call you tomorrow. I'm going to call you tomorrow, okay? Uh-huh. All right, let's keep going. Starting all over again. Okay. I love how y'all be handling each other. Hey, TT. Okay. I know I didn't go through everybody. No, where's Jenny? Where'd she go? Okay. What's it to be happy? Believe that you're happy and stop worrying about thinking somebody gonna make you happy because they're around you and they or you with them. No, you already gotta be happy. You gotta be happy because you realize half the shit you holding on to, things that made you angry, things that keep running around in your head are not as important as you think they are. Yes, they were very much real and they were very much not the best, but that's not you. Those are incidences that happen to you. That's how you're gonna be happy. So you gotta commit to reminding yourself on a daily basis, going to a daydream almost about the realities of why you are happy. Because if you make other people happy, then whatever you making them happy with is already inside of you. I see why you doubt yourself. But like that's why I wanted you. What did I say do? I just walked you through the process because of that very thing. See, we don't understand. We think because we grow up, we think because we leave the city, we think because we leave no, because your mind is a powerful tool. It has a way of remembering things even when you don't want it to remember things. It'll bring a random quote or phrase to your head. And you're like, where'd that come from? So that's all I'm going to say, Jeannie. Just do that. Get to the place where you understand your value and how powerful you are. Whatever happened to you is what people usually use against you. No. And remember, that baby is picking up your energy. So if you mad, you crying, you ain't y'all, when it's safe, as long as it's safe, leave that baby for while you gonna get all that out your mouth, and then hurry up and remember you left your baby in the crib so you can go deal with your emotions when your emotions will click right back in. Seriously. I want you to really, really, really get yourself to consider that. How about that? Because that's how you become happy. That's how you stay happy. And you doubt yourself because of the crap that I'm looking at and that I'm hearing. But no more. Okay? No more. You're going to bring back some harmony. All right, y'all. This is Spiritual Tea Time. All right. We're going to be doing this thing every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Come in, join us. We do more than just give readings. We give life expansion conversations, right? And the goal is to enjoy. Dad was a plan. I'm telling you, he's showing me like in these overalls, had this little, them old time hats. They would push their hair. They almost look like bonnets. That's crazy. But yeah. Yep, that's what he's doing. Bravo. I was supposed to come there in September, but the people haven't called me back yet. I'm going to be with some big fishes. That's my whole point. I'm telling you, better get together. I have a meeting with the HR leadership team. What's going to happen? They're really just looking at what your appointment is, what your health is. If you can, take your rep with you. Or at least record it. Yeah. But it'll be fine. You won't be like, wait a minute. We already talked about this. I remember that. And I told you what I saw. So we don't worry about, remember, that negative, that positive, that somewhat in between, right? So you got to decide where you're going to be at when you get ready to do stuff. What you want to happen. What do you want to happen? That's realistic, possible, and attainable tomorrow when you have that meeting. But I don't see any problem coming out of it for you. Evening, oh. Evening, oh. Okay, let's see. I'll see if I get a date. I can't guarantee nobody I'm going to have no date, right? Sometimes it gives me a broad idea. But I see a truck and I saw on the calendar of 7. Yes, it gets muddled. You want a man, Tracy? Really? All right, let me see. Because I keep hearing something like, she just want an arm piece. Like, you really not trying to do all the things that the men around you. You keep going around men and hoping you're going to find men that's going to compliment you. But the place where you're at the most doesn't have quality men. That's why nobody can come in. You are, I'm seeing y'all auras today. Y'all really open today. You are allowed, your essence and your aura is not about keep it just for me. That's not you. So yeah, you'll get them, but like I said, you got to change some of the spaces that you spend a lot of your time with. I'm giving you a hint where you spend a lot of time at, because it's limiting with the quality of man that can match you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So there's your answer. The answer is yes, but you got to raise up that frequency. Why does he ever come to you? Why doesn't he come to you? Is that the question? Remember, okay, I ain't even gotta listen. Let me say this to you about spirit. I hear you. Yes, sir. Listen, spirits are always present. Just like the oxygen we breathe, the spirits, ancestors are always present. Angelic forces, they're all present. The challenge we find with interacting with our spirits, with the spirits or the loved ones or whatever, we tend to want to be on our terms. So they're always present. Are you willing enough to descend back into enough frequency so you can accept it, believe it, hear it, see it, even feel and touch it? It's not a penalty thing. That just means you got to relax a little bit more. Like I said, just whew, no jealousy. I might have been a joke, but yeah, spirits are always present. Is what you allow yourself to experience with the spirits that happen. Your birthday is Sunday. It says bring sister a birthday present to celebrate your birthday. No. Something about I'm getting a message about a car, a vehicle, right? On the inside of it, it has red, but I'm gonna tell you, so you must have an expensive vehicle that might be causing some challenges for you, which negates the whole purpose of being successful. Wow. So you got some good things coming on. Your income's going to increase. You definitely gonna be happy on your birthday. I see some people doing some things, giving you some things. Yeah. So that's it. Happy birthday. Hey, babe. You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. I know this ain't who talking about moving to Houston. That ain't even in the spirit. That reaction wasn't even from the spirit, but that was for me. Okay. Nah, you won't make the move. I do see you traveling there. Remember we talked about consistency. Saying no. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Do 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 do. Hey baby. What do you want me to see, TT? You don't wanna ask that specific question? Or should I be as vague as you asking me this question? Do I see anything? Yeah, I see some things about you. So you want me to just do whatever one comes? Is that it? Okay. So for you, I just got a very, very moderate change coming. And it feels like it's something that you asked for with a vehicle or maybe you work on, maybe this is you driving trucks for like a living or job. But you also are another person that needs to kind of look and say, this is what I want to do to make my money. and make that money. I see the family stuff is not worth, it's not a priority. What just came through was about you making money. Okay. Hey, Donut. That's it. Oh, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to act like Celia. We all going to sit around and whoop that booty. What do you see this month for me? Good energy. How this? Please and thank you. But go give me some. Mm-hmm. You've been in a good energy, in a good mode. Just be careful, madam, about circling back. You know, what they call it, circling the block. Okay, just be cautious about doing that, because that might become a not so pleasant situation. But I love the glow that you are in. Like I said, when I first started talking, I could feel the difference. I see the energy that's on you right now, and that's a good thing. Try to keep doing, rinsing and repeating whatever you're doing, because you're going faster and better. But don't circle the block. Is that what it's called? Don't circle the block. That means somebody from your past come back around, you give them a chance. Month of July. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I was dry. Okay, I feel like I need to be by water. Well, Louisiana is by water. There's all kind of rivers and stuff that's there. And then you can get to the ocean within 2 hours. Atlantic Ocean at that. I remember being a teen in a house and I heard a noise and it said, I don't want to see or hear him if it was him. I remember being a teenager. Okay, to your dad. Okay. Yeah, then you need to make it clear to him. He may not be able to do that part. Maybe he's very good at manifesting in presence, and to be able to move something in 3D is a big thing. Hey, Atlantis. Gotta go. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna work out. Y'all got some cute little energy. She says spin the block. Yeah, okay, thank you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, baby, you too. Thank you for being here. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Everybody want to dictate what they want. What they want to happen through the spirit, through your manifestation. And that's all great. You have to have an intention. You have to have a purpose and all that stuff for why you're going to do it. But when you start doing it, it is what is already available to you for you on your timeline. Like you can't say, I want to take Marrian's necklace. You might say, oh, I enjoy her necklace. Maybe I'll go ahead and do, make me one like that. But yeah, it's not really a commanding. It's more of an allowing and becoming when we are manifesting. Mm-hmm. So when she says, and you might be, but yeah, Louisa got swamps, rivers, ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. So yeah, you'll be fine, young lady. You'll be fine. All right, y'all. I will see y'all again next time when I come back. It's been exactly 1 hour. Reminding everybody, we got these retreats coming in. We're still doing classes, workshops. Go ahead and check out the Life Alchemy Academy. And we will be here again on Friday. See y'all later. Take care now. Take care.